Yo guys, what's up? It's Teacher's Game 2 coming at you again with another video, and a couple people have been asking if I would show you guys around the base that we're rocking on Valguero right now. So I'm going to go ahead and show you. So we're on my official server just so I can actually show you what's going on. I'm going to turn off the names for a little bit here. Now, I'm just going to show you around. This is just our grind pad. Our regular base, I'm not quite ready to show you that right now. However, I feel like you might get a little bit of a hint because you can see red lights in the background if you look up in a little bit. Not that I'm pointing anything out. However, continuing. So I'm going to go ahead and show you a couple different things and a couple different tips as well. If you haven't ever seen this kind of stuff for your actual base, I have 5 things you should add to your base that will help you get stuff done. Now, right here is our little raising station. Now you can see it's a different color because actually if you paint it black, it's easier to see if you have the mutations as well as the colors that you're looking for. Now you're like, oh, mutations, whatever. However, we've already got a couple, and I'll show you. Where's my Therizino? There he is. Now, it's really easy to see these mutations boop, on Therizinos if you can actually, well, for the most part, see what's going on. So we got some pretty decent Therizinos so far, nothing terrible, but they're pretty cool. So we paint it black so you can actually see the different types of mutations that you get. That's obviously once you're raising. You'll also notice that we have tech already. Yes, we do. We've been doing boss fights. If you watch my videos about those boss fights on Valguero, are insanely easy. It's like a joke how easy things are. But anyways, let's continue about this little raise area. So what you do, basically, you just paint it black, get the fridges you want up top. Cryo fridges are always nice to have. And then underneath you put all of your air conditioning units. Now, the reason you put your air conditioning units underneath is simply due to the fact that you can do this, and you don't have to worry about losing babies. There we go. Now, this is just a Deinonychus egg. Oh well, you'll see what I mean. So, right here, as you can see, incubating. So you can basically safely raise things without having them go into anything in particular, which is kind of nice to have. So let's move on to the next area. Raising pad, pretty easy to explain. Now, I've seen people ask about these. Why are these turrets here? Now, the turrets you see like halfway into the wall are actually here to prevent meshing. Because if you can get a turret halfway into the wall, it'll shoot people that are trying to mesh you. Fun fact. Now, let's go ahead and move past that. This is our little grind pad area, and there's a couple of tips that I have for you. You see 1, 2, 3, 4 indie forges. For people that have like 6, 7, 8 indie forges, you're never going to be running those, no matter what tribe you're in, so just keep 4. You'll be fine with it. Now, what you do is you take your indie forges and you put them up 1 high above you. Now, when you put them 1 high above you, what you're actually able to do, well, you can see my tribe mate rolling around. We got a zip line, as you can see right there. And zip lines mean you can basically be as unencumbered as you want to, or encumbered as you want to, and you can still move on the zip line. You can have infinite weight on you and still move around. And if you have a zip line there, you can actually access all these things you see. So the chem benches, all that kind of stuff are accessible. Now, the point of this area right here is it's all within reach. So I can reach up, grab whatever is in here, pull it down here, move it into my vault, so on and so forth. So we've got a really condensed grind pad, as you can see. Now another thing we got a bunch of our little storage boxes rolling around. First off, I'd like to admire the otters because they're absolutely adorable. Yep, they're cute. So let's continue. Now, these storage boxes, what I would really encourage you to do is actually stack them like you see right here, simply due to the fact that if you have 2 like this, you can boop, look at that one and then look up and grab that one there. You save space, and really a grind pad is all about saving maximum amount of space. Obviously you can see our tech reppy. We've got this bad boy filled with a bunch of stuff, always ready to crank things out. A lot of the gunpowder, probably gonna be doing some bullets here in a little bit. However, again, you see another little mini grind pad down here, and everything's accessible, close to reach, which is really important for you. So make sure everything's nice and close together, otherwise it can be a pain in the butt. Now, I'll go ahead and show you. We got the grinder over here, really good to level up if you need to. All kinds of little basic vaults. This is our poop station, and I'll show you what I mean by that. Basically, you can sit on top of this toilet, go between the two, if you can defecate, and you can get infinite amount of fertilizer insanely fast. And we just dump it onto this guy, and he carries a lot of fert for us. Now, let's go ahead and move on. Now, I'll go ahead and show you turret towers over here, and if you want me to explain any of this stuff, let me know. So you can see a turret tower. We put them all exactly the right distance apart so they don't affect each other And you're also going to notice golems up there. Golems on turret mode are really hard to beat because without explosives, they are hard to take down. So this is just our grind pad, just showing you around. Got some weight crabs rolling around. Most of them have about 4K weight, so they're nice to have. Teleporter, always nice. Some tech turrets. And then here's the cool part. This is our greenhouse. Obviously, some beehives, good to go on those. We've got all kinds of stuff rocking in here. We are currently cooking, what is this? Cactus broth. Oh yeah, because it reduces water consumption. Gotcha. Go ahead and take that out. Put that in our consumables fridge. Boop, boop. And we're good to go over there. So we also constantly have food, drinks, stuff like that, kind of just showing you everything. Da-da-da. And inside of our greenhouse, just so you can see it, we again try and save space. We make sure that we stack our explants. In order to do that, all you have to do is step back, look up in the air, and they will drop on top of each other, which is pretty nice. So you don't really need to worry about multiple squares taken up because you can really condense this stuff into one little spot. As you can see, everything's nice and compact. All right, now moving down the list, we've got a bunch of tames rocking at the moment. You can see got a nice 180 Wyvern right here. Not bad health. I mean, I'm not going to complain. It's 40% imprint so far. And then we'll move down a little bit. Got some tech stegos, pretty good. These are the boss rhinos, stamina, all that. And we got some cool red ones too so far. Now this is my personal favorite tame over here. Look at that. It like glows in the dark. This was an event Spino that popped out with insane health and stamina. So this thing's got pretty crazy. I've been leveling a little bit, but this is a good individual tame. Got some UDs, some Sasquatch going on over there, and then I'll show you a video about these guys in a second. Why do you have iguanodons, a lot of people ask? Oh, you will see. I promise. You will see in a second here. So we've got our little crab section back here. There's like 20 crabs back in there. I am not going to deal with that right now. Got our Rexes, some Ankies. We do have some cool mutations on our Ankies with some green. I think they're up to 375 melee already, which is pretty cool because the server's just opened. Soaking, all that kind of cool stuff. Got some cool little roll rats over here with some pretty good melee on them. They can get an insane amount of stuff pretty quick. And we've got our colored sheep, and then obviously the heavy turrets. We've spaced those out a little bit, but that's kind of like the outside of our base, some Paracers. And then obviously we've got the Deinonychus hordes all over the place. There's them, there's them, there's them. And I'll tell you why in another video, why these guys are some of the most OP scout tames in the game. So anyways, hopefully you've seen a little bit about this, and I'm going to show you one more spot that I think is pretty cool that you need to have. First off, in your little raising area, you need to get yourself some kangaroos. If you don't have them, you are just missing out. You're going to notice these things are nursing these baby dinos underneath them, and they eat at like half rate when they are inside the pouch. Not only that, but they get double imprint. A Megatherium, if you are on small tribes, like I am, will get 100% imprint on its first imprint inside of a pouch. 100%. It's insane. It's got a cool mutation on this guy too. Anyways, we got some Ravagers, all that kind of cool stuff. Give you, obviously we got some teleporters that go other places in the map. I'm not going to show you this in this video. Maybe I'll show you in some others. And then, cool little station right here. Anyways, if you have any other requests or any thoughts that you would like me to add, or you're like, yo, why do you have that? Go ahead and put them in the comments section below, and I will show you a little bit about that. Alright, hopefully you enjoyed this little snippet of what our grind station looks like, and a couple of tips you might see for your own base. Alright, Teachers Game 2, out.